Going on, guys? Kinetic here. I know it's a random early morning stream. Just got the urge to play and figured I'd hop on here and play in case anyone wants something to watch or just to pass the time. I was going to play my Coastal Carolina playthrough, but apparently the EA servers are down, and this is the only one that I have that currently that's an offline Dynasty. This is one where I decided to start out as I started out at Michigan as a coordinator. I figured I would build up my my coach level for a few years and get to a higher level, and then eventually take a head coaching job at a smaller school, and then work my way up, maybe back to Michigan or to another big time job. That's where we're at. Alright, I'm just skipping, I'm just simming most games. I'm gonna play maybe 1 or 2 games in the season each year. Gonna do probably play bowl games or playoffs or whatever, but a little bit of a sim, a little bit of a playthrough franchise, or Dynasty, excuse me. So this is in the 2025 season. We are currently 4-3, not having the greatest year after last year repeating as champions. I am currently recruiter and tactician. I am just unlocked Scheme Guru and am currently waiting for 10 more coach points so that I can unlock it. I'm one top 5 recruiting class away from unlocking Elite Recruiter. I'm thinking I'm just going to test out just staying in these two and seeing what that's like. But I'm still currently the offensive coordinator. Being level 30, I do have it on fastest progression just because I wanted to test this out. This wasn't a Dynasty that I intended to play on stream. But like I said, I got on and then the EA servers were down, so I figured I would play the only one that I currently have running that's an offline. So, alright, I'm gonna check my recruiting board. You can see we've already got quite a few commits. So let's see where we're sitting at. So we got Damian Beavers. We're number 1 on his list. Decent lead on Ohio State and Oregon. I've already maxed out everything. I've got the hard sell going. DeMario Root, we're in the top 5. We are number 1 by a wide margin. No one else is really even trying to recruit this guy. So we'll see. I didn't scout him, so maybe he's a bust. But even a bust, he's still a low 4, high 3 star, and I'm okay with that. Let me check and see if I can suss out what his hard sell needs would be. So we know his deal breaker is coach prestige. We've got conference prestige right here unlocked, so it's got to be one with those two. So it could be this one with athletic facilities. Okay, so it's got to be that one. So we'll go ahead and switch that to hard sell. And then how did that go to soft sell? I've noticed it doing that. It wasn't doing that before, but after the most recent patch, I'd say at least once every time I go through and change stuff over, I have at least one person where I click on hard sell, but it adds it as a soft sell. Alright, got a little bit of a lead here on Oregon, Texas, and USC, but now they're starting to put in some pressure. Oregon specifically, let's schedule a visit. We'll schedule him for Indiana. Let's see, his deal breaker's pro potential. Alright, so we'll go with pro potential, and that tells me what his 3 hard sells are, so let's go ahead and get that. Still learning where a bunch of them are. Okay, that's going to be workhorse, and then that frees up 10 more points, so let's go ahead and take these 2 off and then put the 25 hours on top of that. Alright, with Dre Denbo, we're number 1 out of his top 5. Go ahead and schedule a visit. Alright, We know that he's interested in athletic facilities and pro potential. We'll go with pro potential since that's his deal breaker. And let's see if I can figure out what his hard sell is going to be. So we know pro potential and athletic facilities. Alright, it's got to be workhorse as well. And that's going to leave 10 more hours we can throw on top of it. Alright, for Esteban Juravicius, we are top team on his board. He's only still at top 8 though, so there's not anything else we can do at this time. Just gotta wait that one out. For Philip Duke, same deal, although we do have some competition from Boston College and from Penn State. Hit the wrong button. Nothing else we can do at this time. Bobby Abraham, we are number 1 in the top 5. Our only competition right now is Florida State. They do have pipeline, so let's try to stay ahead of them. We'll go ahead and schedule a visit. Now we don't have anything uncovered, but he does have a pro potential deal breaker, so we'll go with pro potential. Sam Ursua, we are number 1, only one recruiting him currently in top 5. We'll go ahead and schedule a visit with Purdue. Right, we know all 3 of his, so coach prestige and brand exposure are our strongest. Brand exposure is his deal breaker, so we'll go with that. We'll take off send the house, swap to a hard sell. It'll be to the house, and we'll add on DM the player. We got Greg Stockton still in top 8, number 1. Not anything else I can do here. Although I could increase the hours slightly. There we go. And then Sam Hufanga. Still playing the waiting game here. But I can take these off and put a few more hours on in total. So we can add send the house and contact friends and family. I'm not going to put more than 30 prospects on my board. I want to leave at least 5 spots open for transfer portals targets, so we'll see. I'm going to hit this simulation next week. I need to run in the other room, take care of something. I will be back, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. Alright, looks like we got a commitment from 4-star offensive guard Damian Beavers out of Bend, Oregon. And looks like we didn't get locked out of anybody. A couple of guys cut to top 5. One it looked like cut to top 3. Championship contender went up. Alright. Looks like we did win that game. Now we got to go on the road to rival Michigan State, down the road a couple hours into East Lansing. I did get the 10 coaching points I needed. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock Scheme Guru. Alright, now I think, let's see, it's been a while since I looked at this one. So I think these two, the discipline communications, up to at least the tier 1 and tier 2, are the first ones I'm going to get. Let's see. Don't really need the fast tempo. I like the increased catch ability, so we'll go up to tier 3 on that one. Could go to all the way to tier 4 on the ground and pound offense. Alright, so we'll probably go hit these two, and then these two. And then hopefully we'll jump back over into Elite Recruiter by then. Alright, let's look at recruiting. Alright. So, we've still got Demario Root. We're in top 5 with him. Let's schedule a visit. I'm going to have competing visits at both of these. So, I'm not sure what to do here. I don't know. Let's see, who are we competing with? We got Dre Denbo and Sam Ursua. Denbo we're fighting with USC. Ursua we're not fighting with anybody. So I'm going to put him on the one with Ursua, because Ursua may actually even commit before we get to that game. So, alright, and his deal breaker is Coach Prestige. So we will go with Coach Prestige. Alright. Anthony Velasco. Don't have anything else we can do on him. Same thing with Dre Denbo. Esteban Juravicius, we can schedule a visit. I'm going to schedule him for, let's see, are we in a battle with him? We are. But we're pretty far ahead. Let's see. I think again we're probably gonna, Ursua is not gonna be on that visit. I think he's gonna commit before then. But you know what though, let me put it on there just in case, because he'll counteract the -1 for both of them. So so we'll do that. We'll put him there. His deal breaker is Pro Potential. That's the only one that we know for sure that he has, so we'll go with Pro Potential there. Let's see if I can suss out what the other two are. So if we go to hard sell, it's got to be Pro Potential and 2 of the at the top. With the workhorse one, yeah, that's going to be the workhorse one. All right. Then we'll throw an extra 10 on there. Try to get him a little bit faster. All right, Philip Duke, we're top 5. Let's try to schedule a visit. No bonuses either way, so we are in a battle with him. So let's go on Indiana for the more for the closer game that we can schedule him for. His deal breaker is proximity to home, so we know that that's one of them. We know academic prestige is one of them. We'll just go with the one that I know is very important to him. And then let's see if, since we know 2 of them, if we can figure out what. So it could be Coach Prestige. Okay, it has to be the one with Coach Prestige. Alright, so it's got to be Student of the Game. Alright, then we'll add another, well, we'll add 5. Because we only got 60 hours we can spend on him. Alright, Bobby Abraham. We're in a battle with FSU and now Georgia for him. There's not anything else we, well, wait a minute, hold on. Can we figure out what his other 2 are? Let's see, he likes Pro Potential and Athletic Facilities, so I'm pretty sure we can figure this out. So, Athletic Facilities and Pro Potential. Alright, so it's going to be Workhorse as well. Alright, and then with that, we can actually take these off and add on the Contact Friends and Family. For Ursua, I don't think anybody's going to challenge us for him. Too close to a commitment. Nobody else has offered him or started recruiting him, so we've got him. Greg Stockton, looks like Clemson and Troy are trying to jump in the mix for him. I think it's a little too late. We're going to go ahead and schedule him for Purdue. Let's see, so his deal breaker is playing style. He's also interested in playing time and proximity to home. So we will go with we're gonna sell playing style, and then we'll take off send the house. We'll go with all right. So that's gonna be time to get to work, and then we got 10 hours that we can throw on top of that with the DM the player. All right, now for Hufanga, it looks like George is jumping into the game with him. Nah, I gotta get him in for a visit, but I guess we'll do Purdue and just see how it falls. So we know all three. His deal breaker is brand exposure. We've got an A+ in brand exposure. Let's sell that. Take off send the house. We'll add on DM the player. Go to hard sell. That's going to be workhorse as well, right? Yep, okay. So we've got everything we can on there. Alright. Alright, let's see. You know what? Let's play the moments on this Michigan State. As I've said in all of my previous broadcasts, again, I am not a good player. I am actually pretty bad at this game. I could lose to any team at any given time because I make stupid mistakes and dumb throws all the time. So if I lose, it is what it is. Not an elite player, just doing this for fun. So let's jump in and see what we got. Actually, I haven't looked at Michigan State's uniforms. Let's see what they got. They got their normal green and white homes. They're all white aways. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wonder if that has a name. I like that though. Current home option is they got the all greens. Got the green and white aways. All greens with the white helmet. Oh, I like that white and black. That's pretty cool. You know, we're gonna go with their all blacks. I like that. And then for us, we will go with our all whites. Alright, we're just going to do play the moments. Make sure the settings are right. I'm testing out playing with Arizona's playbook. So far I like it. It's got a very similar run scheme to Michigan. Not quite as deep, but it's got a pretty good pass game as well. And a bit of option plays that I like. So testing it out, seeing what it's like. Sparty doing his one-handed push-ups, although it doesn't count because you're on your knee.
There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the
bitterness, yeah, there's a lot of bitterness. I used to have a lot of respect for Michigan State in that rivalry until those players that they had attacked our players in the tunnel. I mean, it's pretty obvious who was in the wrong there. Like 3 of their players got dismissed from the team. 1 had criminal charges, and there's never been any apology or any remorse from Sparty's side over that. So, kind of lost most of my respect for them. All right. Still got Alex Orji at quarterback. I did get in the transfer portal Jaquez Cross to help alleviate the loss of Donovan Edwards from Arkansas State. Jaquez Cross, but in the off-season training, he got slightly beat out for the starting job from Cole Cabana, and I'm not mad about it. Cole Cabana is a guy on our team that I really like. I hope he gets his chance with Michigan. So,
Michigan State has heard that call
That was Kendrick Bell, another guy I really like on our team. The younger brother of former Michigan wide receiver Ronnie Bell, current NFL player. I like him a lot. We'll see what happens with him.
If they want their program to reach the consistency that Michigan has, they've got to recruit better. And a big way in doing that is winning this game.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready.
That is true. We are Michigan State's biggest game of the year. They are obviously not ours, so they usually play us a lot harder. And anything can happen in this game every year. Still got the receiving core in place that I had last year with Samaj Morgan, Tyler Morris, Fred Moore, Morian Stewart, Kendrick Bell, and that Sweeting guy that they added to replace, I want to say it's probably Omarion Walker that didn't show up on here. I actually recruited quite a few wide receivers in the first year, so unfortunately I will probably have to make a few cuts or position changes going into next year. But I'm actually really excited because all of the receivers were really, really good blue chip receivers. So I'm really excited to see what I can do with it. This is assuming that I don't take a job after this season, which depending on the jobs that are offered, I might. I might take a job as a head coach somewhere.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown Wolverines.
It's Fred Moore. So I'm actually running Fred Moore, even though he's the highest overall rated. He made a big jump in the offseason. I'm still running him as the slot, running Samaj Morgan and Tyler Morris on the outside because they're only 1 point behind Fred Moore, but they're a little bit faster. And I like speed on the outside, so let's see if I can do anything on defense against Sparty here. I did move Derek Moore and Eno Etta into the interior of the defensive line to replace Mason Graham and Kenneth Grant. Starting Edic Paye on the outside, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but 2 speed rushers on the outside. And so far, I'm happy with that change. I'm happy with that change up in the lineup. It's working out well so far. I think, at least in playing them. In the simulation, we've lost a few games, but I don't know how much of that is the problem with the team, and how much is a problem with the simulation. I know the simulation numbers were bad when the game first launched. They did adjust it in a patch. I think that they need to adjust it a little bit more. That's just my personal opinion. I think that there's still way too many upsets compared to real life. But if this is what we got, I'm okay with it too. Right now, I'd say it's about on par with the bad simulation numbers for Madden, maybe slightly better. But it could be better. So.
On third down, he drops the throw. Makes the catch.
Oh, how did I miss that? Man, come on. That's crazy. They're going to score on this and take the lead. I mean, I may lose here in Lansing. I mean, it's hard enough to win anywhere on the road in this game, let alone me not being a great player. I can't believe we missed those tackles, though. Like, we're right there, and I was hitting the X button.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know
If he had went to the outside, he probably would have worked that off.
They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. He makes a grab.
Damn.
They will score.
All right, let's see if we can get it back. All right, second down, 3rd and inches.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll be enough for the first.
Got the 3rd down. Let's try to get another 3rd down here. Let's put pre-scoring on a corner route.
Looking for a man. It's Orgy. Got the back over the middle. Excellent job working. Up a first down. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Quick pass on the jet motion. Headed to the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown mission.
All right, we took the lead back. Let's see if we can keep them from taking it back at this time. Oh, I guess we got a turnover. All right, so let's see what we can do. Let's try this. Let's bring that down just a little bit.
He'll start this drive firing. And as he throws.
There we go.
Touchdown Wolverines.
There we go. Brady pre-scoring. Alright, minute left. Let's see if I can get down the field. We're on our 31.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Bell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Quarterback checking off. The play action fake. Fires to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Lofts one high and deep. A dive to haul that one in. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. On the run, it's Orgy. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw.
Oh, I'm glad that wasn't picked off.
As he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
What a missed opportunity for that interception. Yes, again, now he gets the pass breakup. He had a chance to finish things off, and he really didn't get it done. But there's a reason he plays defense. You know, they put the guys on offense like that.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown!
All right, we're at halftime.
Motion from the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
5 yards on that carry. Go ahead and start chewing the clock up right now. I don't want to risk giving them a chance to get back into it any more than I have to.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And this is why offenses are so hard to stop. When you have such great playmakers at the quarterback spot, 3rd down, if people are covered, what can he do? Take off, scramble, and now set this offense up with a
Was that false start? Oh, come on. All right.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach
okay, then.
will take the penalty. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
I still think it's crazy that this play is considered a pass.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh,
and he's wrestled to the ground.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively.
Why is it giving me these?
I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Orji.
Oh my God, how did I miss that pass?
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm, and
Should not have missed that. It was wide open. Let's try it again.
3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
I didn't. I didn't think. I thought the other guy that was under him was going to get it, but he didn't. I did. I threw it because I didn't see that guy, and then I threw it and I saw the guy. I didn't like it, and then I was like, oh, okay, got it. All right, they're going for an onside kick.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
There you go, Kendrick.
Team will be able to recover the ball.
All right, let's see. All right. I'm going to try to just run some time off the clock here.
The give on the inside.
Ah, that was my fault. I tried to cut back, but for whatever reason didn't hit it fast enough.
They're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you.
Oh, why did you not block him? If he had that block, I would have got to the 1st down at least.
They don't get in the midst of those big plays.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd.
No.
The quarterback scrambled around with the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit.
And I messed up that kick too.
Missed it. No good.
All right then. And they put me in to kick another field goal. Yeah, it's not going to work. Still way to the side. Wow. Fourth and 1. They're going for it.
On 4th down,
Yeah, they got it.
muscle in the run game.
And they scored.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name.
3rd and 5.
Let's go. Right. Single. With jet sweep pass.
Oh, come on, dude. Why do they keep passing up their blocks?
Timeout call by the defense. 20.
That's a great job.
There's no way I'm
executing
getting
up
this
front by
fucking
the
field
defense.
goal.
They looked like they were ready for that play. That was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on third down, but the defense was there.
No way I'm hitting that. Come on, dude.
Oh, the attempt is no good. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He wants a big.
How did we leave that open? Wow.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotional.
Well, we started losing it at the end, but thankfully we had a big enough lead.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all off season. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Tyler Morris.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, let's move to the next week. Alright, looks like we got a commitment from center Demario Root. From center Sam Ursua. I know I've got multiple centers here. In these games, like, you can move linemen around a lot easier than you can in real life. Something I've learned. So really, it's just more about getting the type of lineman you want at the positions. I like to have pass blockers on the outside. On the interior, I like agile on the left guard, and then my center and right guard. My right guard, I like to either be power or agile, and center can really be any of the three archetypes. That's just personal preference, but that's why I look more at archetypes and their projected like 4-star, 5-star, whatever. Than I do their position, because I'm just going to move them around anyway. Alright, let's see. So oh wow, Oregon's making a big push on this guy, and I don't think there's anything we can do to try to hold him off. There's nothing I can do extra on this guy, so just keep our fingers crossed that we still get him. Dre Denbo, SC's making a push. Not anything else I can do there. Really close to getting Esteban Juravicius. I don't think we're going to have to worry too much about Ohio State coming up on him. There's Ursula, we got him. Philip Duke, we got Stanford making a late push. We'll see where that goes. Bobby Abraham, we're close to a commitment. Florida State and Georgia are trying to catch up. Greg Stockton, same deal, but with Clemson. Troy's not really a competitor here. And then Sam Hufanga, we're in top 5. Got Georgia trying to make a push. LSU making some noise, but not too much. I don't think we have to worry. So I think the only one we really have to worry about is Anthony Velasco. we'll see what happens. I bet he commits to either us or Oregon this next week. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and advance it, see what happens. What up, Galactica? I'm okay. We got Denbo, we got Juravicious, so we didn't get Velasco. It looks like he went to Oregon. Looks like I got everyone else though. Yep. So he did commit to Oregon, so they were able to come in at the last second and get him. So Galactica, I didn't give up on my Coastal Carolina build that I was doing the other night. That was my intended game to play on stream, but when I got on the game, the EA servers were down. This is my only offline Dynasty that I currently have that I can play. So I jumped into that, and that's what I'm doing right now. So to sort of catch you up on it, what this one is this was just one to mess around. So like the coach progression is set on fastest, just to I was testing it because we're talking about what coach progression to be put into the Dynasty that we're running. So I was testing it out in this one. But in this one, I started as a offensive coordinator for Michigan for a big team, right? And my plan was to get up to about where I'm at, level 30 or higher, and wait for a head coaching position at a smaller school to come my way, and just use this time to sort of build up my achievements and level, and then take a head coaching position at a lower school, see what happens there. Just to try a different route and see what happens with this. And we're currently almost through the end of 2025 season. We actually did repeat as champions for 2024 in the previous season. It is on All-American, not on varsity. I've played some games. I've played a lot of games with playing the key moments, simulating a bunch of games as well, and just a little bit of everything. But this is just kind of a mess around Dynasty. It wasn't intended to be like one I did on stream. So. Alright, sucks we lost out on Velasco, but hey, Oregon's got that unlimited NIL money, right? Alright, so it looks like we're just laying on Hufanga still, and we're most likely going to get him this next week, and that will leave 6 spots open for the transfer portal. So we got 1 and maybe 2 future quarterbacks with Alex Orji leaving. I've got one on roster that I got from last year who is I'm hoping will be a star, but we got these guys coming in behind him. Got 1 running back coming in. Lost Donovan Edwards and Khalil Mullins from last season. Brought in transfer Jaquez Cross from Arkansas State, but I believe he's a senior. So this guy will come in and probably be a redshirt in his first year, and he may be the heir apparent to our current starter, Cole Cabana. I didn't recruit any wide receivers this season because I've currently got 6 wide receivers on active roster, and another 5 or 6 that I recruited last season because they were really good prospects there. And not all of my 6 this year are leaving, so I didn't need to recruit any wide receivers this class. Got a couple tight ends, or 1 projected, a couple offensive linemen, quite a few, but that'll be a position we don't really have to get next year. Defensive line, I got a couple of them. 1 defensive end, 1 defensive tackle. I did move Derek Moore and Eno Etta into interior defensive line from the edges. Got an outside linebacker, a couple middle linebackers. We were really thin at linebacker. I don't know why in this game I'm always thin at linebacker. Didn't get any corners because again it's one of those things that we had a lot of. Got a few safeties. At least one of these guys will probably be moved to strong safety. Probably Abraham. And then got a kicker to replace Zavada. So, a couple athletes projected as an elusive back, offensive lineman, possession tight end, and a scrambler quarterback. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and advance to week 14. There's not much I can do in recruiting. Don't really need to play any other games. If we make the conference championship, I'll play that. If we make a bowl game, I'll play that. Alright, we got Hufanga. Alright, here's Ohio State. I'm just going to sim it, or I could probably losing it, but you know what I'll do? I'm not gonna play it, but I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna simulate to the final quarter, and we can just watch the final quarter.
More steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already.
Oh, it's a snow game too.
As we wind our way toward the end of
That's
another
cool.
college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Pollack.
Go to Super Sim. I'm going to sim to the final quarter, and we'll watch the final quarter. Oh, after 1, Michigan's up by 7. Go to next quarter. Halftime, Ohio State's up by 7. We'll sim to the 4th quarter. Neither team scored in the 3rd quarter. Now we will take a live look in and watch it play out. I actually need to I'll be right back.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. A 3rd and long coming up here. Brown will throw it. Trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Moore.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced the punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
Ball is loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick completion on the out route. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And the Wolverines are rolling down the field. Give to the back. Fakes his man out.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them more dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to pass on second down. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. Scanning the field, it's Orji. Pressure coming. Getting some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Oh, and a move. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And now on first down after converting with the run.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On second down, they'll take to the air. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Got him downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. A first down run on the doorstep. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Trying to get in the end zone again. And he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Just about set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense defense gets the ball back for its own.
And this really puts it at reach. I mean, it was already a tall order, and you had to be aggressive in this situation. But now, with this turnover, this one's all but over.
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, and you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And I'm back. Alright, so it looks like we lost pretty badly. I mean, kept it close for the first half. Had a chance still in the fourth quarter, but got away from us in the fourth quarter. That's alright. That's alright. Alright. So let's go ahead and advance to the next week. So we're definitely not going to be in the conference championship or the playoffs. Our championship contender went down. Let's see, did that deal break any of our commitments, our verbal commitments? Just keep in mind, guys, these commitments that you get along the side here, if you look underneath of them, it says verbally committed. Over on the right, it says verbally committed. Until they put their signature on it, it's not guaranteed. Alright, we'll go ahead and move forward. I'll see if I'm going to be taking another job or not. Conference championship week. Let's hope I don't get fired. I mean, that is possible as well. We went from being 16-0 to 7-5 the next year, so we'll see. Miller Moss at USC won the Heisman. Now, listen, I know Miller Moss is supposed to be good. I played an exhibition game against a friend of mine earlier, and like I ended up winning, but man, Miller Moss did not feel like a star quarterback. his throwing motion is really wonky. It felt like he had, like, I know I checked his stats and like his throw power is a 93, which should be good. But man, it felt like I was struggling to get the ball up the field. Every deep pass I threw, it's like it felt like it was barely getting there. So, all right, we're matched up against NC State in the Holiday Bowl. Let's look at job offers. Let's see if I'm going to be accepting a new job offer. So I was offered the head coaching positions at Baylor University, Nebraska University. Okay. Let's look at all openings. Let's see if there's any others that have me on their list. Okay, I don't see any other ones. The only one that's really better, I think, would probably be the Ole Miss job, and we're not on their list. I could take over Nebraska, but I really don't want to be in the Big Ten like the only team I want to head coach in the Big Ten would be Michigan. I could take Baylor. I've not played with Baylor. I don't know much about Baylor other than they're in Texas, which is a great recruiting zone. We'd be in the Big 12. Now I did do on this particular Dynasty, I did play around with the conference realignment. Let's take a look at that real quick, because I did play around with that quite extensively before I started it. So in this Dynasty, the ACC is Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Clemson, Florida State, NC State, North Carolina, Georgia Tech, Syracuse, Virginia Tech, Miami, Wake Forest, Boston College, Duke, West Virginia, Coastal Carolina, Liberty, Virginia, and East Carolina. All right, I've got those in the ACC North. You see those there. I used North Carolina, South Carolina as kind of the cutoff I tried to do with North and South divisions. All right, the American League I've got as Temple, UAB, USF, Navy, Charlotte, Florida Atlantic, Rice, and Army. The Big 12. So the Big 12 has SMU, Kansas State, Texas Tech, Tulane, Houston, North Texas, Tulsa, UTSA, Iowa State, Oklahoma State, TCU, Marshall, Baylor, Memphis, Kansas, and UTEP. So I'd be taking over the Baylor Bears that are 13th in the Big 12. Big 10, the teams that you're used to seeing, but I did add in Kent State. That was just to give it the same even number of teams to the other conferences and to even out the divisions, because I did put in a East and West set of divisions. I thought I put divisions in Big 12, but I guess I didn't. I guess I'll fix that in the off season. Conference USA is Middle Tennessee State, Jacksonville State, Appalachian State, Sam Houston, Western Kentucky, Louisiana Tech, Kennesaw State, and Florida International. There's no independents. I did add Notre Dame to the Big Ten. The MAC is Akron, Central Michigan. I added UConn, Miami University, Toledo, Ball State, Bowling Green, Buffalo, Western Michigan, Ohio, Eastern Michigan, Northern Illinois. Mountain West is Nevada, Utah State, New Mexico, Colorado State, New Mexico State, New Mexico, Air Force, and Wyoming. I rebuilt the Pac-12 with Arizona, Boise State, BYU, Cal, Fresno State, Hawaii, Washington State, UNLV, Arizona State, Colorado, Oregon State, San Diego State, San Jose State, Stanford, and Utah. The SEC, I added a few in there. So you've got Texas A&M, Arkansas, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Auburn. I added Louisville into the SEC. Got Mississippi State, South Carolina, LSU, Kentucky, Missouri, Ole Miss. I added UCF and Vanderbilt. Sun Belt, we got Louisiana, Troy, Georgia State, James Madison, UL Monroe, Texas State, UMass, Old Dominion, South Alabama, Southern Mississippi, Arkansas State, and Georgia Southern. So I think I'm going to take the Baylor Bears. I'm going to see where that goes. Man, it sucks because I've had some really good recruiting classes. I don't know. Do I want to do one more year at Michigan? Let me see. Where do I sit with early National Signing Day? Yeah, we've got the top class. I think I'm going to stay at Michigan one more year. I like the idea of Baylor, but I'm going to stay one more year because I need to get one more top 5 recruiting class in order to open up Elite Recruiter. So I'm going to hope that we can stay in the top 5 for recruiting classes. So, and then I'll accept a job next year, I think. So, all right, let's see. We'll go ahead and I'll play the moments for this NC State game. Oh wait, I got points I can spend. What am I doing? All right, let's see. So we got first tier of discipline communication on offense. We're going to go second tier there, and then we're going to get second tier on defense. Alright, let's put on our big game blues. Let's look at NC State's unis. So white and red for their away, red and white for their home. Alternate. Oh, I like that alternate. That alternate is really nice, especially with the flat black. I like that. Home option all red. Okay, I like that. All white. Home option 2 red and oh, dude, I really like NC State's unis. Huh, I may need to play them as on a Dynasty someday. I actually really like that. Alright, we'll just go with their away option with the all whites. I'm playing in the Holiday Bowl in San Diego. We'll just do play the moments.
Glad to have you with us from glorious San Diego, California, America's finest city, as we get set to see who's going to come out on top in the Holiday Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see,
there's not another helmet in the country that's nicer than Michigan's winged helmet.
Taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Yeah, I really like the Wolf Pack of NC State. I really do. I may need to play them at some point. DirecTV Holiday Bowl, huh? Alright. Let's see what NC State's run defense is like. What are they playing? 3-2-6?
Power football with the run. Keeps the legs moving. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
They'll try to run for it.
Did I really just get stuffed on third down? No, we're not doing that.
The middle of the field and stop him in the backfield on third down.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. they get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
No, we're not letting them be the more physical side. Not a chance.
Using his legs as a cross.
Man, come on. What is going on? Why can I not get any blocking up front?
That didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that looks a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first.
What is going on? I can't get any runs on them.
He tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle if one guy misses.
Come on.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator and offensive line coaches, block those guys. Don't watch their tackle.
And I screwed that kick up. I'm just not playing well at all today. What is going on? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me right now. This is nuts. It's like yesterday I thought I was starting to make some... So I was starting to progress and become a little bit of a better player, but now this game has me thinking that is not true at all.
Thomas back to pass. They're trying to get to it.
Can't even fucking get a sack. Come on. What is going on right now, dude?
They'll put the tight end in motion. Hand off from the gun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun.
Get him, get him. Oh, come on, dude. What is going on?
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The sure hand.
And he still got it. Why am I not able to play right now?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man quickly. 4th down. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good. And that will
What is going on, dude?
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Why was it led so far?
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
I didn't even mean to throw that. Why?
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
What is up with me this morning, dude? Like I should just end the stream right now and stop playing because I'm not fucking playing right now.
Makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And
like this is ridiculous.
I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some lead.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Orji. Quick completion on the out. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
And that's just making it way too easy in the defense. They're laughing at that short game. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Not even a moment of anxiety in that decision. 4th and 1? Yep, we're going.
Now, this isn't even a discussion of the headset. Like, this is automatic, autopilot. Like, 4th and 1, we're going for it every single time.
He's got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and goal. The give to the big fullback. And this was
Come
just
on,
a
dude.
man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in, and makes his way into the end zone. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers.
Get him. What are you guys doing? What was that?
On 3rd down, going up top. Gets it out fast. And sure, tackle. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that 1st down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great.
God, why can we not stop him?
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. From the red zone, he's going to throw it.
God damn it.
He will score. Touchdown.
This is really fucking annoying.
To throw, it's Orgy. Unloads to the right.
Of course, like last second the guy just phases through him to get in front of the ball. Because that makes fucking sense.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Come on, dude. Why are we not blocking? We're not doing anything.
In the situation where
I'm just gonna end it. Apparently I'm needed to go to run to the store and whatever. Whatever. I'll play more when I get back. This game's over.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3